Hello my YouTubies, good morning, afternoon, or night, whenever you're watching this. I'm Corsi from GamingLegit bringing you another Modern Warfare 2 commentary. This is a free-for-all match on Afghan. It's going to carry some similar aspects that were talked about in my commentary on my last free-for-all, but slightly different because I'm going to be a little bit more mobile, but I'm going to talk you through how you can be successful while moving around mobile. It's not going to work 100% of the time because you are going to get those random situations where someone's going to have a bad spawn, or you're just going to get unlucky over and over and over and over again. It happens. There's nothing we can do about that. Sometimes it just works out, and sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. It's just not going to work in your favor. So at this point, the first thing I want to talk about is no silencer on your weapon for a free-for-all match. I tend to use silencers like 24/7 in all of my Modern Warfare 2 action. Remember, again, I like to play free-for-all because playing any objective game in Modern Warfare 2 is almost nearly impossible unless you're like partying with a big group of friends of yours, like 2 to 3 of your friends, where you can actually play objectively with guys that you know will communicate with you. But for most of the pub match stars that are going to be playing domination games, they're going to be doing their own thing. They're going to be trying to build up for their kill streaks and stuff, so it doesn't really work. And so this game for me is more of a free-for-all game, but I still massively enjoy it. Again, I just love getting on free-for-all and just making people play my game and just wrecking havoc. And I hope I can help give you guys some tools to be able to enjoy this game on top of it too. I think a lot of the time that people complain about Modern Warfare 2 a lot, it's just they consider it an objective-based game, which it should be, but it's not, because Robert Bolin is douchebag and he designed the game completely wrong. He's not going to fix the glitches that are inside the game. And so that being said, again, to reiterate, I hope these tools that I'm giving you through my commentary will help you to make it so you can enjoy this game again if you've not already given up. So again, no silencer, don't muffle your weapon, and the idea behind that is to force people to play your game again. You're not doing it because you don't have it unlocked. You could use the red dot if you want. I'm using FMJ because I'm trying to get the extended clips or extended mags for the AK-47. I like using iron sights for weapons. It gets me off. I just like it a lot more. It feels better for me to get a kill with an iron sights than it does for me to use red dot. A lot of the time you'll see me pause or be staring down my iron sights for an extended period of time. It's because I can hear someone, I picked them up on my headphones, and I'm just waiting for them to fully commit and come through that door. But as I was saying, to use an unmuzzled gun, you're directing everybody's attention over to your position, and that's something you want to do. You want to force people to come over to where you are rather than you going and finding them in some corner. It's safer for you, and there's a level of confidence that comes with it too. They have no idea where you are. This is your quote home. This is where you spawn. This is where you're at, where you're comfortable. This is where you're patrolling and where you are watching. And they're just kind of coming in or sprinting into that general area looking for you. And they assume, since you don't have a muzzled weapon, that they have 2 steps on you. Like, they know where you are and they're running over to finish you off, but in actuality you purposely chose to not muzzle your gun to draw them to you, and so it's kind of a catch-22 for them, and it works very, very well. It's no different from casting a care package down and using it as bait, you know, because it shows up right on the HUD and people just sprint to those things because they want to get them so bad. So you're kind of use a baiting tool with not using muzzled fire. Another thing I wanted to talk about was planning ahead, and the best way to look at this is if you're playing a chess game. And some of you might not play chess, but for those of you that have experience with the game, it's a very challenging game. It's probably my favorite board game, just because it's so competitive, and it's smart, if that makes sense to you. Yeah, I mean, there's a strategy that's involved. Let's see. That was a nice kill right there. Duck behind that rock. Get up. He should have killed me. I'm sure if I was out in the open, he would have finished me off. Anyways, chess. And so you got to plan ahead in chess. You can't just be moving one pawn at a time and, gonna get a checkmate. It's just not gonna happen. You got to plan ahead. And now, address this because you guys should be playing the same way any online game, but in this, current situation, Modern Warfare 2. So if I'm gonna be making a route from where domination point B would be, which was right where I spawned in the beginning of the game, where I'm just kind of looking at. And I'm going to make my way over to this corner of the map. I mentally have planned out the route I'm going to make, when I'm going to sprint, when I'm going to duck, when I'm going to do a mag reload, and when I'm going to be pulling up my iron sights. But beyond me planning that, of course there's going to be stuff that's going to interrupt it if someone pops up. But generally, I have stuff pretty much planned out. Like, I know how I'm going to move. I'm not just running aimlessly as if I have Marathon, Lightweight, and Commando sprinting throughout the map. And I think if you guys play a little bit smarter and a little bit more prepared like that, it's going to help out your game. It's going to increase your kill-death ratio, and it's going to make you be able to compete against the more advanced players. And a lot of people complain that you're super annoying or something because when they turn that corner, you already got your iron sights out, ready for someone to be around that corner, or for someone sprinting around that corner. And they complain about you camping or doing whatever. Just void out that. Like, you're just being the smarter player. You're being prepared. You're not the stupid person sprinting around with lightweight and commando and hoping last minute you're gonna be able to pull up your iron sights and be able to get the scoop on them. The last thing I want to talk about is don't overextend. My free-for-all matches, I'm not going to be running, 2 miles. It's just not going to happen. Generally, I'll control half of a map until I get killed, and then wherever I spawn, I'll control another half of the map sector. I'm not going to overextend and, be sprinting 2 miles. Right there, that was just silly. Did you see how my scoreboard menu just randomly popped up? I was scratching my nose, and then the guy caught me off guard, and I should have... that's a foul on me. I'm sitting here talking to you guys about planning ahead, but the spot I was at is a key point of that map. A lot of people funnel through that bunker, and I should have planned more ahead on that. And he caught me off guard, and so I just quickly put my hand back to my controller, and I hit the start menu, and I just fumbled really, really bad. And so that was my only death. Nothing I could do about that. But yeah, don't overextend. If you overextend and you start sprinting too far and advance too far, like in the map, you lose control of, the larger sum of things, and you might get very unlucky with a bad spawn, and someone spawns behind you and kills you, and then therefore puts you into a terrible position in the map where you have a really bad spawn in the map where you'll get little to no kills, and as you're trying to get out of that spot, you'll get killed really easily. And so you just don't want to screw up those situations. So don't overextend, but plan ahead, and try out the strategy of not muzzled fire. And again, like a lot of the times you guys see me standing still for an extended period of time because I have my Turtle Beaches on, and they're really good headphones, and so I can hear footsteps. And a lot of people aren't running around with Ninja, so I can hear almost every single one of them. So I need one more kill, and so I'm waiting until a red dot shows up on the screen, but better yet, a care package shows up. And just like I told you, when those things pop up, that means people are going to be sprinting for them. And so I put my airstrike on it, and I get the final kill. I'm Corzy from GamingLegit. I hope you enjoy these Modern Warfare 2 commentaries. I know there's a lot of hate that's associated with these games, but I think I'm doing these semi-professional. So God bless, love you guys, and I'll see you in upcoming vids.